So one day, I was scrolling through Twitter brainlessly, as one does. Oh, what's this? Oh god! Ah! Help! Ah! And I somehow ended up joining one of Minecraft's deadliest SMPs. Lifesteal? Haha, wrong. I joined the Sillysteal SMP. Isn't that just Lifesteal? Shut up, stop interrupting me! The premise is pretty much exactly like Lifesteal. For those of you that don't know, this server has a plugin where when you kill another player, you take their heart and vice versa. Meaning if I die, I will lose a heart, and if I lose all my hearts, I get banned. Don't get used to hearing me this energetic. It will not ever be a common occurrence. Anyways, you might be wondering, Kumo, don't you suck at PvP? Won't you just be banned within the first week or so? And to that I say, yeah, probably, but here's the thing. I'm betting on the fact that this won't be as hard to survive as the actual Lifesteal SMP. I mean, I don't know any of these players apart from like 3 people, and look, just have a little faith in me, okay? Oh, and by the way, I'll probably occasionally stream the server over on Twitch, and probably YouTube too if I bother making thumbnails for those. So if you want to see more Sillysteal related content, then I'd recommend following me there. Now without further ado, let's get things started. Alright, the time has come. Here we go. These are the other members of the Sillysteal SMP. Given I didn't know anyone, I wasn't exactly eager to make conversation, and besides, before the server began, everyone had already created their own little teams, and I opted for just staying solo. Which of course would be a mistake later on, but we'll get into that at some point.
Just watch the breakup happen.
Ow.
Good job, good job.
Welcome to the pit.
Is my microphone better now?
Oh no, run away!
Okay, but I actually care better.
Get the fuck away!
When in doubt, jump into the pit. Oh.
Damn.
Look at them, interacting, laughing with each other, as if nothing is wrong. But they don't know. I have something planned. Oh, that was a horrid voice crack. Eventually, the time finally came for the server to begin.
Okay, guys, maybe we should mute.
You were the only one unmuted.
This is the first. Can you stop that?
Guys, please, can we stop with the goddamn flower?
This is the first season of Sillysteal, so that it begins.
Kind of like that?
Yay! Let's fucking
Yay, yippee, I'm running away, goodbye.
Who wants pink dye?
Fortunately for me, there's a 1-hour grace period in which PvP is turned off, so I didn't have to worry about anyone trying to prematurely end my entire existence, which meant I could focus on my main objectives. The first things on my to-do list were to get the essentials: tools, blocks, and food. If I could try to get as much resources as possible before everyone else, that would put me at a huge advantage over all the other players in the server. I think. Look, I never claimed to be good at Minecraft. I don't even know what I'm doing. After making some stone tools and politely asking the local wildlife for some food, I immediately went off in search of a cave. I'm sure we all know how the gameplay loop works by now, so I won't bore you too much with the details. See, I have some big plans for this server. Plans so huge, it may affect the entire server as we know it. I will be making a drug empire. Yes, I know, this concept is overdone in every SMP ever, but I believe that this is done for a reason. Every good SMP needs some kind of a drug empire, and I will be the one to create the biggest, best one within the entire realm of Minecraft SMPs. But to do that, we need materials, so I spent the majority of my time on the SMP exploring caves and gathering as much iron and coal as I could. You know what? Here's a little montage of me doing just that. Neat montage, huh? At some point, my inventory got near close to being full. I wouldn't be able to keep on gathering resources like this, so I had to settle down somewhere. I wasn't too fond on the idea of living somewhere on the surface. Not yet, anyway. Building one now would just be asking for someone to raid it, plunder all my goods, and ruin all my progress. Living underground, on the other hand, would be much more optimal for my needs and purposes. And soon enough, I would eventually find the perfect spot. Oh wait, hang on. No way. Oh my god. Oh my god. An amethyst geode. There's something incredibly special about amethyst geodes, particularly the amethyst itself, and not because it makes a pretty noise when you step on it. In another SMP I was involved in, this particular block was associated with something evil, something incomprehensible, a cosmic horror beyond human comprehension which infected the minds and bodies of others. I also made meth out of it. And it just so happens that my previous business partner from that world, Miku Monarchy, was also on the Sillysteal SMP. So I immediately reached out to him about my findings and arranged for him to come and get the goods after I harvest it in exchange for some dirt. I dug out a little room for myself, set up camp, and began the ever so lovely process of cleaning out the amethyst geode block by block. And there, all gone. I'll probably decorate all of this later. Now that all the amethyst is put away, there are a few more things I still need to do. I'm fully kitted out with armor and decent tools, but you know what I don't have? An enchanting table. And another portal too, I guess. Since I live in a cave, obsidian is a pretty easy resource to come across, if you don't count the threat of monsters coming to beat me up and take my lunch money. After I gathered as much obsidian as I could, I went back home and would you look at that? We have an enchanting table now. And, right, the nether, whatever. With the portal built and enchantment table set up, I went ahead and enchanted my stuff. I felt powerful, as if nothing and nobody could stop me. And this was where I began lowering my guard. And in the Sillysteal SMP, letting your guard down isn't a good thing. Anything could happen at any moment, and you shouldn't ever let— But hey, that's not important right now. I mean, I would never die in some stupid way because I wasn't paying attention or panicking. Don't quote me on that. Can we move on now? There wasn't a whole lot for me to do on the server now. The end was closed off, everyone else was off doing their own thing on their own journeys, and I told myself I wouldn't kill anyone for hearts unless I was provoked. So, I wanted to avoid conflict, if at all possible. To kill some time, I took a trip to one of the local mine shafts and spent my time mining, taking any leftover loot, and stealing cobwebs from the spider population. Apparently cobwebs are useful in fights, so as someone that can't fight to save their own life, literally, any advantage or resource I can get, I will take. You know, I've been kinda alone this entire time, and I saw Miku Monarchy in a VC with Astrid, his husband, and also the person that drew my very cool announcement art. So I figured I'd join because why not? So how is it going?
Hey, Kumo.
Hello. Ooh. Fish. Oh.
I will find you, Kumo.
Please do not find me.
I know where you are.
I'm gonna die in the funniest way.
Oh! Hey.
After some lovely conversation and trading that sweet purple stuff with Miko without traumatizing him in any way whatsoever, it was getting pretty late, so I decided to log off for the night. Alright, technically day 2 of Sillysteal SMP. First order of business, get out of this cave and go into safety. Why'd I even log out here? Okay, so we have a new plan today. I want to decorate the inside of that hollow shelved amethyst geode. Make it pretty and lively. I even have an idea of what I want it to look like. I'll fill in all the space on the floor with dirt, which I already did. Then I'll plant a tree or attempt to build a custom one. I also want all the dirt to actually turn into grass, so I'll have to upgrade my enchanting set and hopefully get silk touch so I can get grass. Then the grass will grow on the other dirt blocks, or I could, you know, just replace the dirt with the grass, whatever. The point is, it's simple. Now, all I need to do is get up to the surface. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. Finally home, and now with my new resources, I can craft bookshelves and finally enhance the enchantment table. As I was placing down the bookshelves though, I looked down at my setup and thought, huh, This looks like shit. So now I'm focusing on vanity and making my place look a bit nicer. I mean, I live in a little cave and I have nothing else to do with my time at the moment. I can have nice things, though I really don't want to have to edit another montage, so I'm just gonna do a really abrupt cut and you won't even notice, like, whoa, look at that, doesn't that look much better? I think it does. Was that cut good? No. Yeah, that's fair, actually. I thought it would be a great idea to go mining for more resources. I was running low on iron and having more diamonds would definitely be nice. But when I went out to go mining, disaster struck. I'd lost my first heart. There was no way I was going back there alone to get my heart and things back. If I even tried, then I'd lose another heart. It wasn't worth it. This was a huge loss on my part. I didn't even die to a player. I died to a skeleton. And now I have nothing. Only the resources that were already left behind. And the worst part? Maybe, just maybe, if I had a team, I could have gotten my heart back. But I wasn't going to let this deter me. I still have 9 more hearts, and I'm still alive. As long as I keep living, and as long as I have something worth living for, I refuse to let this bring me down.